Swizzle in the house.
No, I start sweating fast.
Shit.
Oh, you know why? Because we chocolate. That's why. You got the chocolate niggas, the dark-skinned brothers incorporated today.
Holla all day.
So guess what, ladies? Y'all pick. Y'all can just choose who y'all want. Hopefully it's me.
That's an invite to his DM, by the way.
Yeah, I take all kind of chicks. That's not the skinny ones. We just talk about that. So if you pleasantly plump, I can have you too.
So you won't take Cassie?
Wow.
Diddy bitch. You won't take Cassie because she's skinny.
I'm gonna go back into this thing.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, Cassie's a pretty girl.
Go ahead and say something. You gonna get a subpoena in the
Yeah,
mail
I don't. That's why I'm trying not to
week.
get one. But she's a pretty girl. I would have had Cassie. She's always pretty. She was a pretty girl. But speaking of that, let's get into our topics because that's what we're gonna jump into real quick, right away. Yeah. So update on P Diddy. I know last week we talked about P Diddy, and I think the news had just broke about the whole sexual assault, and there's a bunch of things in the document. What you read?
Yeah, I read the entire thing, man, and it was just a lot of wild shit, you know. FOs, which are freak offs, basically she alleges that Diddy used to have her fuck male prostitutes, and he used to have her go look for male prostitutes, and he would tell her, make sure you get the ones with the big black dicks, like all types of wild shit, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot
and he used to want her to have white nail polish, because he liked the way the white nail polish on her fingers look against the big black. I said it once, I don't want to say it again.
Hollywood is crazy. Them niggas up there crazy.
Yeah. So in that time, everybody's already up to speed, but by the time we left here and we woke up that morning, the settlement was over. I guess Puff was like, you know something here, it's cheaper to pay it out than to lose, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I will say. I don't think paying somebody is a mission of guilt, but I do think it's too much in the story for all of it to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? So, and a slew of stuff came in after that. Because now Harve Pierre, former Bad Boy president, is now has a sexual assault allegation against him.
His former assistant,
that
saying that he groomed her.
Yeah, and then they have also Jimmy Iovine just came out with a sexual assault.
And he's shocked and baffled.
He's shocked and baffled. That's how they go Jimmy Iovine shit. And also I seen Jamie.
What he saying? Did he touch them?
No.
No.
Damn,
Diddy, what the fuck?
No. Somebody, a young lady, you a wild boy. You know? So Jimmy Iovine just came, and then I even seen Jamie Foxx. I'm like, yo, Jamie Foxx was sick for like a whole year. What happened? So something happened with him in the New York City restaurant. So listen, I think Diddy opened the floodgates. So a lot of women gonna be coming out here to get their lawsuit money. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, like you said, you know, putting up that money ain't an admission of guilt, but as of what's being reported, I see Macy's, they taking Sean John out of Macy's.
After 20 years.
Man.
Yeah, after 20 years.
Does he still, I don't know if, somebody look that up. Does he still own Sean John? Is that still his? I know the name, you know, people buy out brands and stuff, so I didn't know if he still own it.
Nah, I don't think he still own that shit like that. I think he got some kind of parts.
Yeah, he
but
probably got some. I don't think he's active.
Own it, nah.
I don't think he's active with it. But at the end of the day, their reason for taking it out of Macy's is because it's attached to his name. You know, so I'm just saying that
Diageo Liquor also is they fighting the case with him, and they trying to use this as a basis to move away from him.
Because what he's saying is that she been trying to get breath for him for a minute, and in all honesty, he might have been better off just paying it before that shit went to the media, because it's going to cost him.
I think she was going to go to the media anyway, because the bitch probably just not really happy in her life and all that, and she broke. I don't know if she broke, but that's what it seemed like to me, because if you really think a nigga treated you like this, why the fuck you ain't got this nigga trying to go to jail? I really think it's just about the paper. I don't think it's about the money. Why wait this many years?
I think it's both. I think it's about the money. I don't think Diddy had to go to jail. Now that I look at it, right? Before last week, I was saying what you were saying. But just put it out there and see how people are going to treat him like he's going to be in jail anyway.
I think that's one. I think it's going to cost him regardless. But I also think that after this many years, it's easier to prove a civil case than it is a criminal case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think there would have to be so much evidence. Like, I mean, all of this stuff happened so long ago. It's not like you could do, you know, a rape kit and you could find the semen on her or none of that. Like, it's harder to prove the criminal case.
And I heard she had an NDA. So with an NDA, you can't speak. And I heard allegedly when the NDA was up, that's when she came for the bread. Now I can say what I want to say.
Yeah.
And for y'all niggas that having people sign NDA, y'all might as well do an NDA in perpetuity. And that be forever.
Anywhere in the universe.
Yeah.
Saying with, see, they fucking with these. See, that's what I'm talking about with these old niggas. Like, I can't see myself. How old was she? 16, 17?
She was 19 at the time.
19. And how old was that nigga?
37.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see myself 37 fucking with a 19-year-old. Like, never. Like, and then at the same time, like, she had to be money hungry. I don't give a fuck. Like, she had all the opportunity to walk out the door, to move on with your life. She wanted to live that lifestyle with that wild shit. I don't approve, like, you gonna say all this shit all these years later after the man kicked on and you could have been came out and reported this to the cops. I don't give a fuck what you signed.
She signed the NDA, and I think.
Oh, so you signed that? You can't tell the cops that you getting raped.
Nah, if you sign that deal, you can't say shit.
Well, this too. I think.
Yeah.
You can't tell a cop?
Nah, you can't say a motherfucking
now, you
thing.
can tell a cop still. She can get sued and tell a cop.
She get sued, yeah.
Yeah, but I also think that he might have had some. I don't like this thought, but it might have been some mental manipulation, right? Like,
She was
19 years old, he telling her what to do, how to do it. Now, don't get me wrong, because I did watch a video right after that. It was so crazy, and I was telling Mo this. I saw a video of a totally different situation of a young lady going, yo, if nigga give me $250,000, he can shit on me, right? So sometimes I think people be with the shits, and especially females, and they wake up probably 10 years later and go, yo, oh, why did I do that? That person.
I was just about to
gassed
say,
me and gave
yo,
me money
son,
to do that.
This is where females differ from us, right? You see a female will come to your crib, my nigga, and she in the mood or whatever, and she'll do some shit, and then she'll wake up the next morning and start feeling fucked up about it. Why did I do that? And then all of a sudden, everything changes in her fucking head. And another thing I believe with females is, son, they tell themselves something, and the more they tell themselves that shit, they begin to believe that shit, bro. And and then there's nothing you can tell them, bro, that's gonna make them believe different. You understand? So I don't know whether he did it, whether he didn't do it. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is a devil can't write a book full of lies. So I believe some of the things that she said has to be true. And if that's the case, and look, and Puff didn't protect himself in a just way, she got all right to go get that bread from that nigga.
Said 30 mil ain't shit to him anyway. So that's like.
Yeah, but I think the damage is done. When you got all these companies and corporations gonna pull out from you, he could stand to lose hundreds of millions in the next 2 to 3 years.
And who knows who else is coming for him?
Yeah.
After that.
She knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Here's a wrap.